play. Neither team has scored here in this overtime. Sayama. Gives off to Pickett. Pickett, Putu, Tau, Caressa, Crosby in there. That's Crosby with the ball as he brings it way out. Crowd getting antsy. Mountain Crest, pretty good strategy. No shot clock in high school and a timeout called by Coach Buckner with 1:01 to play in the overtime, in the first overtime. And there's your SC Needham Jewelers middle of the block, side of the clock. 61 ticks on that clock, tied at 47, and free throws for both teams the rest of the way through on fouls. Correction on some points here. Oliverson with 12 instead of 14. So Knowles by himself in the high points category for Skyview. Oliverson has 12 and not 14. Putu Tau, I mentioned, with 18 to lead all scorers. Pickett with 11 to lead Mountain Crest. Again, Caressa hasn't scored in this game. Hilliard and Caressa, the only Mustangs that haven't scored in this ball game that have played. Everybody that's played has scored for Skyview. Putu Tau, as we're under a minute. He looked at the screen from Pickett for a minute and then pulled it back out of there. Tells Caressa to come to him and finally gives it up to a guard. He's getting nervous. The big man getting nervous dribbling that long. Crosby challenges and then backs it out. Mountain Crest just might play for the final shot. Crosby's got an open lane and Oliverson swats it back. He's coming over so hard to help. He'll hope he doesn't get burned by somebody sliding in behind him and then the guard dishing it off. If he dishes under to Caressa, he's got an open layup. It's easy for me to say, sitting way up here, far, far, far away from a 6'9" player with long arms. 27 seconds to play in the overtime. Mountain Crest is going to talk about it some more. Skyview turned the ball over. They're 16th of the game, and Mountain Crest has held the ball ever since. Just pulled it back and run the clock. Sayama with 2 points in this ball game, Hall with 3. Crest, as we mentioned, hasn't scored. 18 for Putu Tau. Pickett with 11, 3 for Lewis. Hilliard hasn't scored. Crosby with 10 off the bench. Skyview, Moore still stuck on 5. Knowles with 14, Corbell with 1, Oliverson with that 12 we mentioned. 9 for Jordan Nielsen, including the one that tied it up to send this into overtime. Ty Nielsen with 2, Riley Jensen with 2, and Colt Harvey with 2. Oliverson with 8 of his 12 here in the second half. The Mountain Crest bench has outscored the Skyview bench 13-6. Both teams come back out. Coach Anderson takes a look at what Mountain Crest is showing and then calls timeout himself. Still 27 seconds to play. Hey, Pier 49 Pizza, one of our sponsors. Each and every game, they bring us 3 or 4 different types of pizzas. Our pizza coordinator is also our technical director, Gary Neutschwander. He's the one guy that we trust more than anyone else on this broadcast team, and that's why we trust him with our pizzas from Pier 49. We like their barbecue chicken. It's outstanding. There's an all-meat one. I think is great. Not even a bit good for you, but so what? It's awesome. Plenty of cheese, plenty of toppings. The crust is always just right on those Pier 49 pizzas. So if you're gonna watch a ball game, gonna watch the movies, whatever, having some sort of party, you don't need to call anybody else but Pier 49 for your pizzas. And again, our player of the game, yet to be named, Levon will be visiting with them. And they'll get a t-shirt from the Sports Academy and a certificate for a chance to clean the kitchen sink at Angie's. The leading candidates are Riley Knowles and Mo Pututau. Well, let's see what happens. Pickett kind of leaves that one hanging for a moment. Caressa gets there. We're down to 15 seconds to play. Caressa down the lane. Pickett back to Sayama. 10 seconds. Pututau with 7 seconds. Pickett pulls up and shoots. Won't go. Rebound at the buzzer. Caressa. No, we're going to another overtime. So Mountain Crest held the ball the entire overtime, nearly the entire overtime, and came up short. Waited too long to look for the shot, and a couple of desperation heaves come up short.
How do you, Old Grist Mill? Old Grist Mill Bread Company, Ogden, Brigham, Logan.
Hi, I'm Gene Needham of S.E. Needham Jewelers. We're located in downtown Logan at middle of the block at the sign of the clock. S.E. Needham Jewelers is known for quality merchandise at integrity price guarantee. For more than a century, thousands of couples throughout northern Utah have experienced fair and honest transactions at S.E. Needham Jewelers. We consistently beat the prices of 50 to 70% off sales, so-called wholesale prices, internet sites, and student discounts. You can have confidence in the price that we sell our diamonds at because you'll know that we're going direct to the source.
Well, we're getting ready to start the second overtime. Neither team scored in the first overtime. We're still tied at 47. Skyview turned the ball over, and then Mountain Crest ran 3+ minutes off the clock and then came up with nothing. So we go 4 more minutes. Tip controlled by the Bobcats. 16 turnovers for boys in white. Nearly number 17. It is number 17. See if Mountain Crest just plays ball now. Caressa lays it in. So he's on the board. Didn't work to slow it down. Maybe they'll just play ball now. 3:30 to play here in this overtime. Nielsen, Oliverson underneath. Ty Nielsen ties it back up. Ty Nielsen with 4. We're tied at 49. We've played 1 minute of this overtime. Caressa working out front on Moore. Caressa spins left, looks for Pututau, turns it over. Knowles all the way in for the layup.
1 minute. 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 1 min
Skyview back out front, 51-49. There you go, first team to 50. But this one, so tight that may not hold true. Let's see, 2.5 to play. Pututau working on Nielsen. Pututau leaves it back for Sayama. Sayama back to Pututau. Pickett with Oliverson in his face, underneath to Caressa. Leaves it back for Pututau, and one for the big man. 20 for Mo Pututau. Jordan Nielsen picks up the foul, that's 3. So Pututau with a chance to break the tie. From the free throw line, he's 3 of 6. He's made 3 of his last 4. And he misses that one short. 2 minutes to play in the second overtime. Moore out front. Spins to his left. Stop. Pop. Hit. Moore with 7. And those are his only points since the first period. And it gives his team a 2-point lead at 53-51 with a 1:41 to play. And a timeout called on the floor by Skyview. Mountain Crest. Now we'll see if they can answer. Mountain Crest tried the whole take the air out of the ball strategy. That wasn't working. So now both teams just playing it straight up here in this second overtime. Well, that strategy worked for Mountain Crest in that it allowed them to run that clock down, try to get the last shot, but neither time were they able to get a good shot. They ran it down maybe a little too far, and then things were in a scramble. Mountain Crest was hoping for some help from Logan. Logan to knock off Ogden. They did not get it. Ogden beats Logan by 6. So Ogden's still in the mix. Ogden and Box Elder in second place. If Skyview were to lose this one, they'd move into Ogden would move into a first place tie, and Box Elder may as well, depending on whether they win or lose. .140 to play in the second overtime. Mountain Crest down by 2. Pickett. They move the ball around. Zoned by the Bobcats. Mountain Crest with a bunch of three-pointers in this ball game. See if that's what they get. Pickett has that one kick off his heels, and a foul called at midcourt. Call it on Crosby, I believe. Tyler Crosby picking up his 4th. That's what they called, reaching across the body there, and Crosby will go to the line. It's the 7th team foul on Mountain Crest. Crosby misses. Rebound by Pickett. I said Crosby, I meant Knowles misses. Both are number 10, both are sophomores. Just because they're wearing completely different colors. Give the guy a break. 52 seconds to play in the ball game. Well, in the double overtime, it's a 2-point lead still for Skyview. And another one tipped away.